good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you're at, man. Thank you for coming down here to the Cat Slayer, man. I am BLC646, if you don't know. Today is a very special day, not because I'm doing this video, because it is my B-Day. Today is my B-Day birthday. So, another year, Cat's getting older. So, happy to be alive. Life is great. And I'm enjoying myself every little minute that I can, especially during the holiday season. So I want to thank everybody who's going to come down live and watching this on the rewind. I thank you so much. So before we get down to the books, how I went into Jersey to this new Garden State Comic Fest for the first time. I'll get down to the books. But before we get started, because like I always said, it takes at least about 5 minutes before everybody gets the alert that I'm going live. So I always like to do my shout outs. So I'm going to start off like I always do. My man Erod 212, guys. Express Comic Book Services, guys. Use the Warriors 10, get 10% off. Instagram, Express CBP. His email, expresscbp@yahoo.com. Guys, you can submit your books to CGC and CBCS are available. Always passes on the discounts to you guys. So definitely hit the master press at Erod 212. Coming up next, what can I say? GeekySwatSide.com. Guys, if you're looking to get a New York Warriors t-shirt or Lord of the Lawn Box t-shirt, this is the website to go. But also use the New York Warriors. Get 10% off. Not only get those shirts, but there's some other great items you can get on there. So get that 10% off. Get those shirts, man. Hang out, and it's a great website. Coming up next, what I can say about my girl, AngieSkeleton.com, guys. There's three codes you can use to get 10% off. One is the New York Warriors, will get you 10% off. The other one is Thoro 10, that will get you 10% off. And last but not least, which I don't have on the screen, is EMW10. That would also get you 10% off. Definitely check her out. Back issues, Funkos, great stuff. Let's support AngieSkeleton.comics.com. And last but not least, what can I say about Spidey Power Tumblers? My man Jose Gonzalez. If you ain't got a coffee mug or a custom-made powder coating stainless steel tumbler or a knife and everything, you got to get one. We're trying to get them to 300 subs, guys. There's a link below where you can enter to win a personalized item for yourself, or you get something personalized item for somebody else as a gift. So definitely check that link down below. Enter. Let's try to get them to 300, and then after that, we're going to move them up to 325, and hopefully, one day we'll get them to that 500 mark, and then to 1,000. So those are my shout outs. Like I like to say real quick. So let me go into the chat. We got Radical Production says, can't wait. Thank you for coming down. The Screw says 1971 says, hooray. We got Rock City Comics here saying, oh. Rock City, how am I the first thumbs up? You who commented before me feel shamey. Oh, that's all right. Hello from New Mexico. Hello from Pennsylvania. Thank God all the snow that came down here is gone. It was not that heavy of snow, but it was enough where it was white, so it's all gone. And happy B-Day. So thank you so much, Rock City Comics. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So, like I said before, in the comments below, Spidey Pod Tumblers, trying to get him 300 subs. There is a contest. The link's below. Also, I am also doing a giveaway, number 16, I believe. The link for that is on also down in the comments below. So if you want to enter for that, please do so. I'm probably going to pick the winner for that giveaway later on today. So this way I can have it packed. And I'm going to go to the post office anyway tomorrow. So I'll just mail it out in one shot. So this way, maybe, these free giveaways can get to somebody before Christmas. So if you didn't know what I was giving away, there's two items. One is this Bizarro Pop, which was donated by my dear friend Scott Farr from Maine. He said they give this away. Well, here he is now in the chat. So the Bizarro is one item, and the other item is 2 books, which are a run that I really collect, that I think it's great. And it is Deceased books. These are in-hook Lee covers, Midtown exclusives. One is 3 out of 6, and the other one's 5 out of 6. All right, so the winner, gets this. So whoever name comes up first gets to pick the first item, and then the second winner gets whatever's left. Again, you don't have to be there live, but leave the comments below when you follow the rules, how to contact you if you don't have an IG or an email, so I can so I can contact the winner and so on. So, like I said, Scott Farr's in there. What's up, man? Thank you for coming out. We got JB Discovery Bay. Good morning. He's over in the West Coast, so it's still morning here, but not that early morning. So, thank you for coming down. So, this Friday, well, actually, it's still going on today. It's a 3-day con. It started Friday, and it was in New Jersey at the Rockaway Mall. And first time I went there, I went to go check it out to see what they had, because I try to get there a couple of times, but usually never work with my schedules. But this weekend I was actually off and I can go, so I only went for 1 day, and I went Friday. I went the first day just to see, so I wouldn't miss anything, see what right offhand what they had. So it's about an hour away, an hour 15 minutes. Excuse me. And I met Nemesis Prime was there, and I bumped into Erod 212 and his son Justin and his friend. Was gonna bump into Erod that same day, because had to give him some books to get pressed, and he gave me some books to get pressed. So if you want to see what books that I got from Erod that got pressed that are going to CGC, as you can see, the box is already packed. That's going to be going to the post office tomorrow. I dropped a video late last night, and I got invaded with my friends, the Warriors and Murph, and they all came down and doing 143. And we had it was funny. You watched the video from last night. It's really hilarious. So, I didn't pick up much. I wasn't really planning to spend a lot, because I'm already planning for 2022 already. I'm already two places I'm going for 2022 already, and I already booked all my hotel rooms for both. One is coming up in March, which is King Kong #2. That's going to be in Jersey and Woodbridge. I believe March 19th, I believe, if I got the date right. That's going to be my first, right now, technically, my first show or con, if you want to say. Went last year. It was a great hit. Not really going there to buy, even though they have a lot of great sellers. Street Side Anthony was there. Very Gary was there. NRG Comics is going to be there. It's I believe Michael, the Beast Benson, is going to have a table. It's going to be at a different hotel. I think it's just a 1-day show. It was packed house the first time around. Everybody had a book. Even though I wasn't there to buy anything, I did buy one slab. But it was a great time just hanging out with the boys, because my man Erod 212 is going to have a table there, and the Warriors are invading, and they're going to be selling some great stuff there. So check that out. That's going to be my first con of 2022. The second one is going to be in April, 1 month later. And that's going to be all the way in New Hampshire. All right. I have to drive all the way in New Hampshire for the Little Giants show. All right. They had 2 shows last year. I didn't make the first one. I watched the video of a lot of people picking up a lot of great books. I really, really wanted to hit the second one, which I did. And I picked up a lot of books. I dropped the video for that too. First time at Little Giants. Awesome con. Definitely pick up some bangers there. So I can't wait to hit that show. So I'm already booked for March and April. So what after that, I don't know. Hunting season has started. Could carry over continuation from 2021 to 2022, starting off with bangers. So I picked up some books, not much. I know it's rare that you only see a little bit, but that's okay. So the first one I picked up this great. We got Empire Comic Line. What's up, man? Thank you for coming down. Really appreciate it. And Guy Forge, happy Sunday, nice shirt, happy B-Day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. guy. Thank you so much. For the Pressable Defects, it's also going to be at King Kong, and they're probably also going to be at Little Giant. So can't wait to see the Pressable Defects there. So picked up this great, awesome Doom cover variant, Amazing Spider-Man number 11. All right. This is a Delato cover, guys. A Delato cover. Everybody just saying happy birthday to me. Thank you so much. Who that? Thank you for coming down. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Book came out in 2018, guys. Look at this Doom badass cover Delato. I can't believe it. I saw it. I said I had to get it. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. This is a Delato Fantastic Four villain variant. All right. Raw copy for this actually supposed. I got it from CovrPrice. $5.16 for raw, but a 9.8 is going for $59.99. So it's a possibility this could be a 9.8. Also comes in. This is the variant. So this issue number also comes in a regular cover, a second printing, and an animation variant. All right. I believe the other one is some type of like a Conan variant cover. So dope to have that. Can't wait. Definitely probably get that Delato. If I can get that signed, that'd be awesome, you know. So the next one I picked up was right here, a Greg Land Ultimate Fantastic 422, guys. If you don't know this book, full appearance of the Marvel Zombies. All right. The raw copy went for $37.23, and 9.8 went for $638, guys. For 9.8, I don't know if this is a 9.8, but I'm thinking maybe it's a 9.4. If it's a 9.4, it's $119 for a 9.4. So not a bad cover run. Great Magneto on the cover. I do collect this run. I do have some issues already graded. So, and I have the Amazing Spider-Man already graded. If you don't know. All right, so I picked up this other book here, Amazing Spider-Man 362. All right, it's a Mark Bagley cover. Came out in 1992. There is a second printing on this book, also a newsstand and Australian price variant cover. So there's like 3 other covers you can get. A raw copy is $24.97. All right. And 9.8 of this book went for $151, guys. I'm thinking this is maybe like a 9.4. So 9.4 is about $60. All right. Great covers I picked up there. So these are the books, and I'll talk about how the venue was at this place. So I saw this cover, had to grab it. Big Batman fan. Also, I'm a big No Man Land's storyline fan, so I love this storyline with Batman. The writer on this was Kelly Puckett, and the pencil was Damian Scott. This book came out in 1999. All right, this is the first appearance of Batgirl Cassandra Cain. All right, raw copy goes for about $49.99. 9.8 when last saw, I think in our fair market value was $286. 286 at 9.4 is like $59. There is also a newsstand. This is the direct edition. There is a newsstand edition. That newsstand raw goes for like $37.35, and I think a 9.4 went for like $54.99. All right. The newsstand it's like a different rare copy of getting this book. So yeah, so I picked that up. I had this book, but I saw 2 more copies. Everybody's, talking about it. Of course, he's coming out in the movies. We all talking about Avengers 232, guys. 232. The pencil on this book was Al Milgram, inker Frank. I'm gonna probably butcher his name, Frank Galuga, whatever, and Jones Sinat on this book. Book came out in 1983. All right. This is a newsstand edition. First appearance of Erod as Star Fox. All right. this is the newsstand copy, and but I did pick up the direct edition. Here's a direct edition. I mean, they're not mint, but they're great copies to have. All right. The direct edition raw was goes for 38.20 as raw copy, and a 9.8 sold fair market value for $769, guys. All right. The newsstand, which is this one here, all right. Raw copy is 59.48. All right. And the 9.8 went for $1,000. $1,000 for 9.8 newsstand fair market value. Yeah, that's how much it's going for. It is crazy. There is also a Canadian variant of this book. Okay. Canadian variant went for 58.68 fair market value price for, and 9.4 went for about $139. All right, for the Canadian. And on top of that, there is a Mark Jewelers. That's right. So guys, if you find these books, check inside to see if there is a Mark Jewelers insert. A Mark Jewelers in raw book is going for $95.42 for a raw book. All right, so there's no graded information, but yeah. So if you can find this book in a Mark Jewelers, you know that's hang on to that because that's a big time book rare to get. My man Brooklyn Born 718 says happy birthday, Big Gato. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate it. So those some books there. So still digging around, found this book. People have been talking about it. He's coming. Not besides Star Fox, but Black Knight, guys. Black Knight. I found this one. This is a number one of a 4-book series. All right, guys. Came out in 1990. Tony DeZuga, I believe, did the cover. I don't know. But inside this book's supposed to be a couple of appearances of the She-Hulk, Captain Britain, Wasp, and Captain America supposed to be in this book. All right. A raw copy went for like $16.35. All right. But a 9.8 goes for $452. A 9.8. This is definitely not a 9.8 because it has a little tear right on the top. But I don't have this book. But it'll probably be a nice book to get. Probably come back hopefully a 7. So you can't go wrong with the Black Knight picking up. We got Comic King. What's up, man? Thank you for coming down. Just showing some books that I picked up in Jersey. So kept looking around. I couldn't resist myself. At this point, I wasn't planning to buy anything more than what you saw, but I kept on. I couldn't help myself. So X-Men 43, guys. Look at this great looking cover. John Buscema's cover writer was Roy Thomas. This book came out in 1968, guys. 1968. Raw copy of this book also for fair market value of 100. A 9.8. If you can get this at 9.8, man, the 9.8 went for $1,349, guys. That's right. If you get a 9.8. So I'm thinking maybe this is like an 8.0. So an 8.0 is about $185 for fair market value. So what a big difference between an 8.0 and a 9.8. But, I'm just glad to have it because I didn't have this book for my collection. So it's going, and eventually it will get graded. So, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Comic King. Thank you so much. So, keeping going with the X-Men. Like I said, I just went into this box and found some X-Men books. X-Men 96, guys. 96. First appearance. I'm going to butcher the name because I'm not too good. Maura McTaggart. Maura McTaggart, guys. Chris Claremont, the writer. Penciler was Dave Cockrum. This book came out in 1975, guys. Raw of this book average goes for like $88.42. A 9.8 fair market value went for $1,100. I'm thinking this is maybe an 8.0. So an 8.0 is about $149. So it's great to have this book. Are we the only 3 people watching? hey, I got 4 people on my thing there. That's right, okay? Because again, it's football Sunday. They're probably watching all football right now. My Buffalo Bills aren't playing right now, so that's my excuse. Yeah, well, there's some guys that, you know, football started at 1 o'clock, you know, but it's okay. Catch on the rewind. That's not a problem. But all these books are probably eventually going to be, a lot of these books are going to be ended up back by Erod to get pressed and cleaned. But this cover right here, it did come in a UK price. So it's a pence. There is a pence variant out there. The pence variant raw goes for like $22.50 if you can find it, but there's no graded books of pence at all. There is a Marvel Legends reprint of this. All right. Raw copy for that, it's like $10, but there's no graded books for that. But another great pickup there, picking up these great X-Men book. So last but not least, what's up, Lisa Noble? Thank you for coming down. Really appreciate it. Last book that I picked up was this right here. This has a cameo of the Starjammers in here. Again, writer Chris Claremont, penciler Dave Cockrum. This book came out in 1977. Raw copies of this goes for $87.33, 9.8. Fair market value sold for $2,045, guys. If you have this in a 9.8, I'm thinking maybe it's an 8.5. So an 8.5 is $129 for an 8.5 if it comes back that. So, all right. So those were my books that I picked up. All right. Just watch it. Said thank you, Lisa. Thank you. So besides comics, they were there. They had toys and they had some artists and stuff like that. So I looked around and I picked up some toys right off the bat. It was in the mall. In the mall, it was in the old Model section. So you had to pay $15 to get in for Friday, 20 for Saturday, I think 15 for Sunday. So you had to pay, I guess, individually days. So it was only going for 1 day. Friday was $15. To tell you the truth, honestly, this place, it should have been at least $5 to enter. My opinion. Should have been $5, 15, a little bit too much. Had 2 floors. Not a lot of space, but they had a staircase inside leading downstairs. Downstairs was most of the majority of the comics. Upstairs were some toys. I mean, there were some toys downstairs, toys and some artists and stuff like that. So when I walked in, and I saw this, and I kicked myself for not buying it the first time I saw it, and it was a better price, and so I paid a little more, but I had to get my hands on it. All right. Masters of the Universe, Stratos, the Winged Warrior. All right. I picked that up. As you can see, it's not punched or anything. He just had it on the shelves, like sitting like this. So I picked up Masters of the Universe, Stratos right there. I picked that up. And, that was like, I was trying to get a deal. Guy wasn't budging. So, and picked up my man Orco. This is the one that I should have picked up when I had the opportunity. So I had to pay a little bit more. Again, it wasn't punched out. Everything he had on the shelf. Orco is like the toughest one to get. This is the one that, for some reason, Orco it's hard. You would figure the main characters like He-Man and Skeletor, but you see plenty of He-Man, you see plenty of Skeletor, but Orco, once it goes on the gone. These fly off the shelf, so I'm glad to get that one. So right next to that one, I never seen this one before, so I said I had to have it. I grabbed it right off the bat. The Shadow Orco, Magical Shadow of Orco was there, and I was like, oh, if I'm gonna get Orco, I might as well get the Shadow Orco, because this is the first time I've ever seen this one. I wasn't gonna pass that up, So got the matching set with the Stratos. So made a deal. Had it cash only, and the guy was nice enough to put in a bag, hold it for me while I went shopping. So that was pretty cool. I was hoping to get a better deal, but he wouldn't budge on the price. So those were my pickups that I got. All right. and I'm just gonna find my other box and put that in. And that was it. That was my pickup of the show. And again, it's a small little venue. Don't expect too much. I mean, to go there. I mean, to check it out. You know, if you haven't been there, um, it's still going on today. So if anybody who's watching this, you have till today. The last day was a whole entire weekend. Rock City says, "Oh, Orco was a short-lived pledge name, mainly because the guy said just showed up and then disappeared." Yes, yes, yes. You know, I saw Orco at one of my LCSs, and I bought some action figures, but I didn't buy him, and they had plenty. And then when I finally went back, they were all gone. They were all gone, and I'm like, oh, so I'm still looking to find another one for MannyNYC. He wants to get his hands on one of the Orcos, so I wish the guy had more, but he only had one of each, and I was lucky enough to get mine, and that's it. So this was in Jersey. It's like in the middle of Jersey, off Route Interstate 80. Inside the mall was big. I walked around. The cool thing is the comic show was held in the old Models, which was right across from the lunch area, you know, the dining area, we're gonna call it. So all the food vendors were right there. So as soon as you walked out, and you can just, you know, sit down, get something to eat, and the bathroom's right there. So that was a good thing. Parking was free, but again, $15. Five, I would say five. Wasn't a big crowd. Plenty of room. If you guys ever check it out, swing by, take a look. You know, and you never know what you find. Like I said, I picked up some stuff. I wasn't planning to buy anything. Oh, I forgot. There was one more thing I got from there. I just almost forgot. It was a slab. All right, I did buy a slab. Now, the funny thing about this slab is, off Torpedo's comic on Instagram when they do a live show. Okay, I know I received it. Okay, I know I paid for it. I received it, but I never logged it in onto my CLZ. So it made me wonder, like, where the hell the book disappeared to if I never logged it in. And I was like wondering, like, wait, I looked. I was like, where the hell did this book disappear to? Lord and behold, the books that I just picked up from Erod on Friday, the book was in there. I sent it to get pressed. So I got it, and it's in this book, the box right here, which is going to go to CGC. And can't wait for it to come back. But while I was there, I bought a book, the same book, but it's already slabbed. All right. The guy, I asked him about it, the price. He lowered the price. He gave me a deal. I said, you know what? I'm not going to pass it up. I'll take it and see what happens. So this is what I picked up. I picked up this gorgeous Fantastic Four Hulk thing cover, issue 112, a 6.0 off-white to white pages, and of course it has that great Fantastic Four logo on there. The guy gave me a deal. I says, well, you know, now I'm going to wait until my other copy goes back. If my other copy comes back a higher grade, because I wanted this book at least a 7. So now I'm crossing my fingers to see if the other one comes back a 7. If it does, then, you know, I'm going to say bye-bye to this one. But if the other one comes back the same grade, then I'll just look at it and see which one I want to keep. Because if the other one comes back white pages, this is off-white, but this one has a label, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Got to wait for the book. But, you know, once you send a book to CGC, you ain't going to see the book until like 6 months. You know, so we're looking at 2022, maybe around June. They even want to get the book back. So, but again, I'm glad to have this book, and I needed this book because this issue 112, even though I had another copy, means I completed issue 100 to 416. I got at least one copy. I don't have every single copy because there is some price variance in it, but I at least have one copy of each number. So I completed from issue 100 to 416. 416 was the last issue. So I completed that complete run, and now I am working on getting Fantastic Four numbers from 100 going down. I don't think I'm gonna get like, you know, the top first 10, you know, eventually, but I will give it a shot to see how far I can go and complete, you know, this run. Is this Fantastic Raw book title has been taking off like crazy. Everybody's been buying up Fantastic Four left and right. A lot of key books in the lower numbers. So, but this is just a great classic cover. As you can see, enough said. All right. So yeah, so I picked that up. Another slab. Can't wait to put that away. And that is it, guys. Like I said, later on today, I will do the free giveaway. So if you did not enter, the link's below. This is one of the prizes. Donate my man Scott Farr, Bizarro Pop. All right. And the other second prize is these two nice In Hulk Lee Deceased books. Midtown exclusive, number 3 and number 5. All right. So, and also below, my man Jose Gonzalez 300 sub contest. Link is also below. Let's get him to 300 so we can get him to 325. Hopefully get to 500, you know, and then hopefully he can join that 1K club, guys. You'll probably enjoy the video that I picked out. And again, so that is it. If you guys got any comments, please leave so in the bottom what you liked. You know, what do you think? If you guys ever go to Jersey, if you guys going to Little Giants, if you guys going to New Hampshire, you know, or let me know what cons you're going to, or if you have anything planned, if you got any pickups, you know, and I really appreciate that. All right. So, and everybody enjoy their day. I know I'm going to enjoy my day because it is my day, you know. So, let me just hit the comments one more time. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, right? Comics. You know, getting older. If you guys don't know how old I am, you'd be surprised. If I tell you that I'm over 50, I'm over 50. That is correct. All right. I am a grandfather of 7 grandkids, guys. 7 grandkids, and grandkid number 8 is coming probably in January. So very busy guy, very busy cat, as you can see. Family's getting bigger. And that's it, guys. So thank you guys so much, and hopefully I see you guys later on. You know, enter the contest and hopefully you win, man. So good luck. Happy holidays, and to all the service people out there who are serving, who can't make it home, thank you guys for your service. For the first responders out there also that have to work on the holidays, man, thank you guys so much. Let me just come on. God bless you too, man. And that's it, man. So the cat is